let's talk about your real estate investor's mindset. Now, you got to think big. There's a lot of money to be made in real estate. You got to understand that if other people can do it, you can do it, right? I literally have this book right here about this little old guy who basically bought one house every single week for an entire year just to show that it could be done, right? So you need to think like that. You need to start to understand real estate is freedom. Everybody needs somewhere to live. Everybody wants to own a property. And the way that you own properties is you put in a lot of work. Okay. I don't ever want anybody to just say, oh, this is easy. If people say that real estate is easy, you're disrespecting the art, I would say at this point, right? Real estate is a beautiful way to level up in life. It's a place to park your money. It's a place to accumulate money. It's a place to give families homes. It's a place to own something in the real world that is yours. All right. So that's my first little tip.
The way I looked at it was like, well, what is the necessities of life? Okay.
Yeah.
And what do people need that they cannot live without? Right. And I would say having a roof over your head, wherever you came from, doesn't matter if you came from the slums, you came from the rich family or poor family or a different country or whatever, you always need a roof over your head. Right. And to me, the real estate mindset is it's a guaranteed type of business. Okay. It's a type of business that's guaranteed not only in the opportunities of growth when it comes to a return on investment. We're talking about appreciation, depreciation. We're talking about being able to grow a portfolio for yourself and generations to come, right? Ownership is key. Being able to own your assets and be able to cash flow on a piece of land or a piece of property is a game changer and will level you up faster than you can even think of. Having one property under contract, either buying, fixing, flipping, or even renting, will change your life and will teach you how to maximize cash flow on a single family home, for example, or even a condo. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I know the strategies. I understand the way to do it. You don't have to even think twice that you're not going to make money. That's the thing. It's almost like a guarantee system. Robert has been able to master all the deals and being able to get these deals. And I have been able to master how to cash flow on these deals. And both of us together are now masters of real estate. In a sense, we're able to collect money guaranteed because we know that the deal is going to cash flow. The deal is whether it's going to buy a creative financing or we're going to buy it using other people's money. We're definitely not going to use our money. So you start changing your mindset. Stop becoming the renter, start becoming the owner.
There's going to be a learning curve for real estate. You're going to have to study a lot. You're going to have to put in a lot of work. You're going to have to basically show up every day and you're going to have to commit. I think commitment is the best thing to say. Like if you can basically wake up in the morning and say, look, I'm going to buy my mom a house, right? Or if you can wake up in the morning and say, look, I'm going to buy my next real estate deal this month. If you watch the videos in this program and you say, I'm going to buy a house today, I guarantee, and then you take action like we tell you to do, it'll happen. You just have to get out of your own way, take action. You have to basically, like I said in the beginning, it's very easy if you want to grow a massive real estate portfolio. You need to buy a lot of deals. If you want to buy a lot of deals, you have to make a lot of offers, right? If you want to make a lot of offers, you basically have to talk to a lot of sellers, right? If you want to talk to a lot of sellers, you have to do a lot of marketing, right? And if you want to do a lot of marketing, you got to watch these programs. You got to get yourself set up. So the first step is fix your mindset. Say, look, I am committed to getting a house this year. I am committed to getting a house this month. I'm going to buy a house today. Whatever you need to do, but commit. Say, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to be relentless and I'm going to get my first deal, right? Yeah. And then the next step is set up your business, right? Set up, DocuSign or PandaDoc, get all the contracts, know how the contracts work, pick your market. That's what we're going to talk about in the next one. Learn how to run the comps in your area, know what a good deal looks like, and then basically understand what you're going to do and how you're going to buy the property, right? And then you're just going to go buck wild. Okay, we're going to teach you how to pull a list of people who need to sell their house. There's people out there, they don't want to sell their house. They freaking need to sell their house because there's struggling times right now. And you have the money, when you're going to come into this program, that these people need your help. And you're going to be smarter than all the rest of the investors by joining this program because we are going to teach you shit that they do not want you to know. They don't even want you to know how to get access to the money, let alone how to creative finance a deal or how to negotiate, how to basically pay nothing on a property out of your own pocket and own it, right? We're going to teach you the ins and outs of real estate and how you can take over. This is just very, very powerful. But I think commitment is the first thing. You have to commit to real estate, because if you don't do any work, nothing is going to happen, right?
Absolutely. Do the work, right? So if you
Yeah.
don't do the work, you're not going to get rich. You don't do the work, you're not going to get any properties. You don't put the work in, you're not going to get anything on the contract. So it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you don't put the work in, if you don't put the offer, if you don't reach out, you don't make that phone call, you don't make that contract, or you don't actually offer a deal, you negotiate a deal, having a conversation is already doing the work. So have the conversation, have the mindset, start thinking about it. The thought of real estate is already doing the work. So think about what you're doing and what you want to accomplish. Imagine yourself next 3, 5, 10 years from now, owning a bunch of real estate and how you're going to go about doing that, what it's going to take, like what does it look like for you, right? I want you to change the mindset, start applying that mindset of what the goal is, and then bringing it to today. And now, like, okay, so now here I am. I'm at my house. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. What is the roadmap? What is the blueprint for this? Where's the guidance that I can, get from the right people that are already doing it? On top of that, being able to learn from mentors like myself and Robert. We're going to go and dive deep into it in the next module. And I want you guys to start changing in your mind and stop thinking about your 9-to-5 job. Start thinking about real estate and how that can be a game changer for yourself, your family, and generations to come.
I guarantee this system works. The system works. If you do what I'm going to teach you how to do, it will work. If you don't do it, it won't work. That's all there is to it. You just have to do the work and you have to get it done, right? And we're going to teach you, we're going to motivate you, we're going to coach you. There's going to be all the scary, stupid parts. We're going to get you through those. We're going to get you over the mess in the middle to the promised land of your first real estate deal, your next real estate deal. All right. I look forward to talking to you in the next one.